You're tuned into the Drunken Threesomes with the first ladies. Got you turning up the temperature about 80 degrees. Growing up in a DMV, go best friend, go best friend. Finding on this sisterhood, we know you love this blend. Come toast with us, get drunk with us, and get into this tea. Come spar with us, no judge with us, and R.E.A.D. Okay, you looking like you wanna come over and take a peek. You can have one of us or all three of us with the swinger of the week. Wow. Hey, it's Meika AKA Taji.
It's Kia.
And this is Mel, and this is the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Welcome.
Hey guys.
Hey ho, swingy, swing. Okay. Tell me, how y'all doing?
Okay, how y'all doing for real?
Okay.
All right, so let's get into it. This evening's Black Excellence shout out goes to Rich Barbers Studio. Okay, yes. Rich Barber Studio is located in Temple Hills, Maryland. Okay, Maryland. Shout out, right?
Okay.
So you can reach them on Instagram at Rich Cutting Up. And they got two. And Rich Barber Studio. So they got two Instagrams. Hit them up. Or you can call them at 240-838-5668. Or they got two numbers too. 301-442-0452. So check them out.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's toast to that and them. Okay. And swingies and us being back. You know, I know y'all missed us, but girls, let's get our little cups or glasses or whatever we have and clink, clink, clink to another episode. And I'm just keeping it light with some red wine tonight. Oh, I mean, even God turned water into wine, so you know.
Okay. You know that was the good kind too.
Just saying, yes, some wine tonight. And what the girls having? Swingies, drop what y'all having too.
I'm drinking some Ciroc, Passion Ciroc with some lemonade.
Ooh.
Okay, and I'm having sips of Premier Protein Cake Batter Delight.
Yes.
It tastes like birthday cake. It is really, really good.
Okay. It sounds good.
So I can't have any alcohol right now. Give me a few weeks and I can have a little sippy sip. But for now, we're gonna go with what I can drink. Okay.
So we're gonna drink enough for you, boo.
Yes, please get drunk for me. I'll be drunk in spirit. So definitely get drunk for me.
Yes.
So if you are new here, welcome.
Yes.
If you are an old host swinger, welcome back. Thank you for allowing us to keep you coming and coming and coming and coming again. If you haven't done so, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can know when we come on, and also like, comment, and share, and get us in the recommended section of your YouTube.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So, speaking of swingers, let's get into the swinger of the week. Okay? And the swinger of this week goes to...
Okay.
Is it going slow or is it me? Gerard. Okay. Was it screaming in the background? So, Gerard, he is a long time like Facebook friend. We never met in person, but he's a good, real cool Facebook friend. I met him through Shannon years ago. But he definitely tunes in when he can with the podcast. So just wanted to let him know that we appreciate him. We thank him for, becoming a swinger and joining our orgy. And we hope that he comes back, and we really, really appreciate the support. Okay.
Thank you, Jerome.
Yes, thank you. Okay, you are far too kind.
Okay.
I like that. All right, all right, all right. So then, with that being said, and giving thanks and all the thanks, what was some weekend recaps or weekday recaps or just a recap, that you enjoyed or you want to share? We had a lot going on. I know y'all
I
missed
know it
us.
was a lot going on.
It was. It was a lottie.
So,
Who going first?
I'll go. I'll just get mine out the way.
Uh,
Well, we went to the Roots picnic in Philly, and that was really cute. Had a good time. Definitely drank, and I got my cat snatched. Yes, for the first time. I can't forget about that. That was an experience. Shout out to my cat snatcher because she made me feel very comfortable. We had a whole conversation the whole time. Like I knew her business, everything. We was kikiing. But I must admit, when she got to them lips, it did like, ow, like, okay, that little hurt a little bit right there. But the vajacial was beautiful. That steam. I'm like, okay, like it was interesting. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but it
told you.
wasn't like non-pain either. So
Yeah, I told
I
you it
did
hurt, but
it.
it
I
don't hurt
did it.
like
I finally did it. I got it off my
Good
40
job.
and 40 list. I got my cat snatch. And
Good
then
job.
cat
last
snatch.
okay. And then lastly, I did go on a date recently with one of the contestants. So shout out to
Pew pew. Hey pew pew.
Hey.
on Saturday. It was really a good date. We went to the Museum of Sex and then out to eat and in the bar. And it was really like good conversation, good time, laughter, and like we really enjoyed ourselves. So, yes, to be continued. Maybe date two,
Okay.
on the mic. So, that was
Okay.
pretty much my recaps. That's been these little weeks passing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The once I'm sorry, the boxes are different.
Huh?
The boxes. They
What do
not
they
in a
look
row.
like?
They not in a row no more.
Oh, it's like one, two.
There you
Yes,
go.
there we
Yeah.
go.
Well, why did it do that? Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's because, but that's weird. It should have switched back to this. Okay, I'm mad. I'm gonna have to be a DJ. It like every
Okay.
time we go to a slide. Okay,
Okay. Yes, and your
yeah,
and your cat snatcher did a great job.
that okay. She
Oh,
did. Shout out
oh,
to
y'all be
you.
seeing each other coochies.
Because no, we was you was sleep and we was playing rated R in person. And then one of
Yes.
the questions was either you take two shots or show a person in the room your genitals so they could see, what you giving if you woofy or whatever down there. So she was like, this was the perfect opportunity for her to see the cat snatch. But when we was on the thing, so I was like, guys, I'll be back because I'm not about to show that one here. So
Oh yeah, I saw
yeah,
that on
guys.
your thing.
And yeah, she got to see the cat snatch.
It
So
was absolutely gorgeous. She did a
And it
great
wasn't
job.
roast beefy.
no, my shit
It
is
was
not
not
roast
roast
beefy. Okay,
beefy,
it's fat, but it ain't roast beefy. Okay,
no, it was beautiful.
okay, yes, and she be trying it.
Yes. Definitely not roast beefy, very calming and
Okay,
very soothing.
exactly. Definitely not, girl. You better go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Like,
a recap now. I mean, I'm currently in North Carolina. My youngest godson is graduating from high school tomorrow. So I am here. Shout out to my youngest, Brian, from graduating high school. So I'm here. Yes. And it took me regular 6 hours to get here. I did not make it in 4 or 3 minutes. I did good. I did good. Did
okay.
good. So,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, it's me, huh?
Yes, your turn.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, we went to the Roots picnic. Had a great time. Although I got bit up.
I know.
But yeah, that was the only bad thing, I think. Yeah, getting bit up. Had a good time, did a sexy photo shoot. Was in my BBW element for the
Okay.
lifetime.
Okay.
And,
Hold on, bitch.
and
Hold
Okay.
on, bitch. Hold on.
Yes.
well, no, I still, still BBW win forever. But just a little not as B. Um, what else? on a little small vacation to Silver Spring, and yeah. Then I took a trip, another vacation to my mother's house, and now I'm home, home sweet home.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yes.
Twinkies drop down there what you guys did or recap something major. You know, we like to see it. We kikiing with y'all down here. So
Okay. We want to know. We interested.
we are. And speaking of interested and kikiing, I guess that just, lead us always into where it needs to lead us into. On the
Okay.
ones and twos. Hold on, because I gotta be able to see my girls. You know, I done figured it out now. So that excites me now. So, hold up. Okay, and see. So come
Okay.
spar with us, no judge with us, and
R.E.
80. Okay.
okay,
Okay.
real entertainment all day. So it's by the Shade Room Neighborhood Talk Hollywood Unlocked, hosted by your girl Meika AKA Taji, where all news is juicy and allegedly. All right, so let's begin, shall we?
Okay.
Always and foremost with the question. Blocking isn't for me. You gotta see me enjoying my life.
Interesting.
Block. Like, I don't know. I
I,
feel
oh,
I
go
don't know. I
ahead.
don't want you seeing, like, if I don't mess with you, then you block. Like, I don't need you seeing my life and possibly wishing bad on me. Like, why do you even want to see my life? If we're not.
I saw something today actually by another swinger. I have to make him swinger the week coming sometime coming up.
You buy your
But he, huh?
you buy your mic?
You
Or
can't
maybe
see me.
I can see you, but it sounds low a little bit. Or maybe it's on my end.
So I know I saw something. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw something on somebody's story. I think it was on Pat's story today, where it was like a reel or whatever, and then the one person was like, "Yeah, for all the people that doubted me, um, I'm gonna make sure that they could see me leveling up or something like that." And then the other person it was the same person, but it was two consciences. And the other
Okay.
person was like, "Why?" And he's like, because I want to see them leveling up. He's like, but they don't care about you. So why do you want them to see you
Yes.
level up like that? And I
Mhm.
was like, that's a good perspective.
It
And
really
It's a
it
really
is.
good
is. So let's get some of these other perspectives, such as myself, who was like blocked
perspective.
and reported. So
Okay.
was like, yeah, now that I could do that GIF thing on Instagram, I be going in on those. And somebody's like, wanting to be seen by the ops is subconsciously seeking validation. I'm big on blocking people.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get it? I feel that. I felt that. Blocking is for the weak. LOL. So they have a different opinion.
Mhm.
They want to leave you unblocked. And somebody said to them, LOL, I low key agree. So they agree with, that person. Okay, whatnot. And then they said to her, because if you really done, you done. Your peace can't be impacted by them when you really don't care. Their energy doesn't matter. So a lot of people was kind of like agreeing with that. But, like I said, okay, I'm with you. I'm
We're not blocked.
blockologist. Okay.
Okay.
Like, that is what I'm giving. I feel you on that. I know that's right. Exactly. So, Swingies, what y'all thoughts down there? Blocking or leaving them unblocked, letting the haters see you rise or whatever? Because
Okay.
it seems like you only gonna post when you rise. Because with every rise, there is some downfalls too and slips. But I just figured just block you. You don't need to see none of my shit. Like, bye. But each his own. Each his,
Understood. Mhm.
each his. And on the mic. And speaking of each his own, child, the fashion. The
Oh,
fashion is fashions, but this is a cute little fashion because I definitely gave it
that
a
is
look.
cute.
It Yes, it was by Sassy, and he kept getting all these raving little reviews and everything like that. So I was like, okay, well, cute, check that out. But I think that I love that. That's
That's
gorgeous.
cute.
That is so
Yeah.
funny because then somebody, one of my friends that's down here, had messaged me, matter of fact, and was like, yeah, I like this outfit. And mind you, the outfit was already on a read. Like, I had already did this. It was done. And she was like, yeah, I think this is the outfit I seen. And then and then I was like, wow, like literally the same outfit. Like, That was the outfit. So yeah, that little outfit is popping on the mic. I love it. But what I don't love is
Yeah.
like is these little toes because Aqua be going in on everybody, but she has finally decided to reveal her little pigs in a blanket. Like it's giving pigs in a blanket. It's giving peekaboo. It's giving. I don't want to go outside.
Oh,
Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god, I got a turn. It's giving. Who is giving? I got a turn. I'm sorry, girl.
oh,
But this is definitely,
Oh.
I love it. Love
Yes.
to me because this dog is giving nothing but attitude. Okay.
it's
Yeah, she giving
beautiful.
face. Okay.
Ting. And what is not giving? I mean, it's creative, but at the end of
Oh
the
my
day,
God.
they gonna numb
Is
them
that
up.
plantain?
Yes,
Plantain?
they're giving plantain. It don't
That's
look like
green banana.
if it's bananas, they ain't ready yet, but it's definitely giving plantain. But that is
That's
not.
that's green banana.
It's creative, but no, I want to be wearing that again. All ate up, not like that. I don't want to get ate up like that. And speaking of ate up, this is definitely a dub for me. But this was in high fashion. Like the girls was loving this, the whole look and everything. And hey, I'm like somebody auntie, like oversized, like kangaroo auntie or something. So I
What
don't know.
is that? Who is that?
Some like random guy. It was just the
I'm
fashion.
asking.
Speaking of a
Uh,
mess, yes,
Okay.
honey, we have our infamous Kanye out here with the fashions with his wife, of course.
that looks like a condom. The top part
Well, let's see what other folks
that
said.
ain't pulled back yet.
Someone's like, and if I was his wife, I would wear that shit too. Fire. So some people was like, they like it, girl. People is crazy out here. He wearing socks and shoulder pads, and she wearing a knee high. Where they going? Zoop like a knee high. Where are they going? Somebody say, rip her out the plastic. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Like, yes. Yes. Or what about these Nikes? Y'all Chinese?
No, they
That's
is
a dub
giving.
too. Yeah. So these are like a new little
They look like little spaceshipies.
Okay. Somebody was like, I mean, I'm gonna give y'all a closer look into them, but like this is closer up, and then as you look, and I mean I'm just wondering like the comfortability, like because it looked like
Yeah.
floaty, but somebody was like, that's them Tide Pod ones. Yeah, to the Tide Pods, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, somebody said, I'm not walking around with helmets on my feet. I can see helmets. I definitely see
Mhm.
that. That bitch looked like it dispenses refreshing water.
It
So,
does.
so they gonna have people feet looking like this. So, it's some
They look
people
like
agree.
toothpaste, like a layer of different toothpaste.
Some people agree, some people don't. They just not with
Don't
it.
do it.
But
Don't do it.
in the
Don't.
meantime, for New York Fashion Week, Valentine of the Flesh, they were featuring. I felt like this kind of belonged in a scary movie, so maybe this should have been more featured there. But I don't really see where we going on a runway with this. Like I don't see it. But this
Mhm.
was causing very like wow, raving like wow, and I was like, I don't see it, honey. I
That's because a
don't.
lot of people demonic.
Yeah, and I was like, it's like it definitely gives me scary movie right here. Like, ooh, that's how my stomach look when my period is trying to start. Like that's
Oh
how I
God.
feel on the inside. And that is how my second belly currently is looking. Like, yeah, it's just dropping and droop.
I'm not doing this with you. Not this
Yo,
again.
that is what it's giving. But I don't know. I can't get with it. It's not giving for me. So that's definitely a dub. But we will move on to local news, which is really pretty much short and brief and here to the point. So yes, there was an engaged couple shot and killed by landlord over tenant dispute, resulting in landlord being killed in a shooting with the police. So yes, chat.
Mm.
The 57-year-old landlord, whose name has not been released, shot the couple while they were trying to flee the premises. They both died at the scene before police arrived. The story doesn't end there. The landlord ended up barricading himself in the property where he armed himself with multiple registered firearms. And negotiators tried to get him to surrender peacefully. After falling to surrender, he then fired shots at the police vehicle, resulting in his death. So
I think the landlord might have been going through some stuff, but child, like he didn't even have to do them people like that. But it's unknown to like what caused the dispute or what was going on. But they were just trying to flee and leave at the moment, and he was like, So yeah, it's popping out here in these streets, and what's also popping out here in these streets, child. Another one, fiance of man who went overboard a carnival ship. A carnival ship says she's devastated he hasn't been found. And it was his first cruise. So I was like, oh, that's sad. Like, wow. So according to People magazine, a 35-year-old man went overboard while staying on a Carnival Magic ship. What makes this story so sad is that it was his first cruise. He was traveling with a friend, Ronnie Lee, who reported the incident to officials. The missing man's fiance says she was devastated and can barely talk about it. It just hurts too much to even type, let alone talk about it. They said the Coast Guards are still searching for him, but haven't located him yet. The ship was traveling from Virginia to the Bahamas. So, yes, child. I said, how did man go overboard? Like, what was like, who happened? Who's like, was he drunk? Did he jump? Did they push? Like, what? So, it's a lot to be uncovered there, and they still haven't found him. So, I don't, unless he's Ariel or something. Like, that's a long time in the water not being found. So, I don't know. But, prayers up to that family. Yes, local news is locating, child.
They get some closure.
Local news is locating. And then also who I did put in local news, because to me, I feel like they're not celebrities more or less, or that their kids are. So, but they can still get a love it or a dub it, which this is.
I loved all of them.
Okay.
They all look good.
Yes, y'all. So for the Swingies, if y'all didn't know, and the new Swingies, that is Young Miami's mom. Yes, Carisha's mother, and yeah, she is a baddie. Like, okay.
Yes, she is. Dang.
Okay. Then we have Sweetie's mom.
Okay.
Her name Trinidad?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Trinidad. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Then we got Stacy, who is Polo G's mom. I was like, get out of here. Like, that don't look like nobody mom. Like,
I think she's his manager too. I think
she is. I know you like that. Do not look like nobody's mom.
Look like a sister.
Okay. I was like, oh yeah, they was pushing them out, honey. And then we got 21 Savage mom, Heather. Okay. Given. Okay, Heather. And then Jada's mom, who looks just like her. Like, at first I thought that was Jada playing, but I was like, oh no, like, damn, they really like she spit her right on out. So
they look great.
Right. I gave them all a love it, and that's how y'all see Black Don't Crack. Like, okay, y'all see these mothers out here with these grown kids looking like that. Okay.
Like me. Okay.
Period.
Okay. And yes, and now we move on to the foodie section. But y'all know I like to switch it up a little bit, which this was really a good, yummy switch up. So let me find it for you guys, and we'll get into it.
Brunch. Cotton candy mimosa. Let me show you how to make it. Take some cotton candy, push it into our glass, and get it all the way down to the bottom, just like that. Hit it with 2 ounces of vodka, because if you're having mimosas at brunch, you're more than likely trying to at least get a buzz on. Splash a little bit of grenadine in there. And for the fun part, it is time for us to pour in our champagne. I don't know why I said it like that. Probably. For garnish, we're going to place on top a piece of cotton candy that I handpicked from Narnia. Dip the cotton candy in. Just melts like a popsicle. Let's try it out.
It looks so good.
It does.
Hey, yo! I'm calling it right now. Emily, Becca, Susie, Brittany, they're all going to get together, do bottomless brunch cotton candy mimosas.
So I am here for it. And
are you making those?
Okay.
Listen. Somebody said they wanted a blue theme, but I can definitely make those, because that I saved that in archives. Okay. Yeah, that is looking kind of yummy. I can do that. Keep it growing cute. Okay. And okay. So, I would definitely, that's a yes for me. And then speaking of yes, we have this game night that is at Escape, which is actually in New York, Queens to be exact. And you see it's basically from 8 to 1, and they have happy hour from 6 to 10, adult games, like little
things. Curly fries look good.
type of thing, and then like their big chug drink that they, basically tell people to do or drink. And of course that game, little naughty, get a little skeet skeet on. And then
Okay.
they have the bucket drink, which is already known one. So get through, go to escape if you're in the area, and turn up, have fun, okay, and put your hands up if you need to, okay.
Okay. Put them hands.
Yes. So then that moves us into the drama of the week when initially, I really had nothing. Like the world was really good to me until it wasn't. So I was like, here we go. So of course, Mayweather had a fight out here with Godfrey, and like I didn't see this fight. I didn't pay for this on Zeus. Like I just didn't. But however, the aftermath, apparently it was some stuff going down in the DM. Yeah. So the fight started, and apparently it started to get a little real. So now Mayweather is like, okay, I don't think he like trying to fight like in box, like he trying to fight. So they end up brawling. Then people from behind, off the around the whole cage and all that, start hitting Mayweather, like jumping in, hitting him. So now everybody else jumping in. So now it's just look at this stage full of people on here trying to break up this, people fighting like just a catastrophe. Everything.
Ghetto.
Yes, very at the fight, like very okay. And then that wasn't even all because then Jocelyn was out here getting into a physical altercation where Big Lax was. This has been some beef, ongoing beef since forever, like online, back and forth with each other. Like I thought it died down at this point. Like I don't even know what triggered this, how this got popping and started, but Jocelyn definitely wagged on her back there. Like she definitely had Big Lex on the floor, tearing her up, and just that's what it was given. And I still don't understand the main thing behind this altercation. But child, like I said, the people had a lot to say, such as one was like, all that shit Big Lex talked and was on the ground fighting for her life. Jocelyn got in her ass good. I mean, she did. Somebody said, Lord, not Big Lex finally done fought Jocelyn and lost. Yeah, like it was. Because like Big Lex was definitely talking. She was talking. But then in the same breath, Jocelyn definitely got arrested. And they charged her with 4 counts, including battery. So, yes, this is like some of her counts here. Touching, striking, battery, domestic violence, touch and strike, battery, trespassing, resist officer and with violence, so obstructive violence. Like it's just so
But it was 2 other people that was doing stuff too. I ain't gonna say
that was fighting.
Yeah, that was fighting her. Like
Yeah, jumping in there and stuff. But
so what happened with them?
Right.
as of now, it's probably still unfolding because it still don't, like I said, know why the hell they were fighting unless this is just from they back in the day stripper beef from the show
From
and all that. Like
probably. And they was probably doing it.
and you know what? You're probably right because Jocelyn like to tap in a little bit, tap in. So speaking of tapping in, okay, that concludes the read for the evening. Sourced by the Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, Hollywood Unlocked, where all news again is juicy and allegedly.
Okay.
And now we can basically move on to like, ooh,
I wanna set you up.
yes. Because when I saw it, I was like, what? Oh, ooh, and I was like, oh. So
Yes, by calling me bad.
get it now. Yes. And that is the end of the read. R.E.A.D.
Okay.
Interchange.
Oh my God. I'm so mad at that. Like,
Okay, so it's okay.
yeah, you have to signal the plane.
Okay. Okay, so before we get into the topic, I wanted to play like a little cute quick game to wake everybody up. You don't have to necessarily take shots. You could just sip your drink. That's included. You don't have to get crazy, super duper drunk. But it's called this or that. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna name one thing, or you have to pick the other thing. So you have to pick one or the other. And if you decide to make it a tie, you have to take a sip of your drink. or a shot. Okay. All right. So you guys ready?
I think so. Yeah.
Nicholas lost.
You know what it
pick
is?
this or that.
Yeah, pick
Yeah, we have
this
to
or
pick this or
that.
that.
And if you, whichever one, I mean, if you feel like it's both, you can't pick one, then that's when you take a shot.
Okay.
Okay. First one, spit or swallow?
Spit.
Swallow.
I'm spitting. Yeah.
It depends for me.
Okay, so then you
Let
would
me
be the
take a
one who would.
shot.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Next one is, hold on, because this thing be it don't be staying on. Riding or doggy style?
Doggy style.
Dog, for sure. I like that.
Yeah, I'd pick a doggy over ride.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
We
Next,
gotta take a sip if it's the same, right?
Oh.
no, if it's a tie, if you can't pick one.
If you can. Okay.
Get your hair pulled or get choked?
Pull.
Choke. She
It
already
depends.
said, yeah.
Let me take a sip. Because I like both.
I do like both, but if I had to choose over,
I would choose choke. I would choose choke.
like I just.
Yeah, I would choose. Try kill me.
God.
Yeah, try kill me.
Oh
Okay.
God, I'm not telling my business on here. Yeah.
Pound town or slow grind?
Oh,
Slow
let me go
grind.
ahead and take my sip because I definitely like both.
Yeah, you're not about to mess up my uterus.
Mess mine up. Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, oh.
Great stroke or great head?
What you said?
Great stroke or great head?
Oh, both.
Oh, it's both. Oh Lord, both.
Okay.
These questions. Oh,
Definitely both. Okay. You can't have one without the other.
Okay, you got lingerie or bucky naked. I like lingerie.
Lingerie. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
lingerie.
I want you to take me out. Like, we gotta get a little foreplay-y. Like, let me get cute. Let me feel good. Like,
Okay.
On the inside part.
take
Okay.
me out of this. Yes. And just how you unwrap your food. Your food don't just come like that. You gotta unwrap it and clean it and get it. Like, yes, unwrap your food. Thank you.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay. Your ass ate or the thumb in the ass?
Both.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say both.
Both.
Both. These questions.
Both. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
both.
Yes, like,
So you gotta take a sip.
Oh, that made my elbow itch. Yes.
Okay. I'm almost done. Drunk sex or high sex?
Both.
Drunk.
Being there like this.
This is true.
Yeah, it has to be drunk for me.
Ooh,
Okay,
yes,
so
it is
you have to pick
both.
one. If this one is 3.
This one is 3.
It's 3. You have to choose one of 3. Big dick, average dick, or small dick. You know what I want. The medium.
Okay. The name Bango.
What's average? Okay.
Average is 5. I'm about to say 5
then-
inches. I'm about to say 5
No,
feet.
average is 6 inches. Yeah, average is 6.
Yeah, it's 6. It's 6.
Oh, then,
Well, I always
then
deal
you
with
gotta
above
go with a
average.
big then, because anything above 6 is big.
It's good.
So,
Yeah, so yeah,
so
I'll
put me
deal
in
with
the
above
upper
average.
in the upper range level, like maybe like the 8s, the 9s up there, like
Yeah, I don't think
maybe the double digits, but depending on how I feel about you. Because you're right. I might want to save my uterus being busted open by somebody else.
See what I'm saying?
I just want to save it for somebody else to bust it. So, okay, so we have to go with the bigger side because average is 6. Now, shout out to the 6 down there. Like,
Right, 6.
God
is
do it,
good.
work it, do what you do.
but I prefer above average. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just like pleasure and pain. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Definitely great. Talk nasty or moan?
Oh my God.
Both.
If y'all was taking shots, y'all would be drunk.
Oh God, I would be drunk if I was. God, I was just doing this. Wow.
Okay, I know that's right, Cheryl.
Okay, have fun, honey. Have fun. I ain't even mad at you.
Oh, it's like 3 more.
Damn.
Okay, squirter or creamer?
Squirter.
Squirter.
Ooh, that cream. De la creme. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know. The cream don't. Hey, you know how I feel about y'all know because I already had little leaf. I think she kind of messed it up for the. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, maybe if I had one in my day and I'm like, okay, this hit a little different. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, a little whipped creamy or something like Miracle Whip.
Yeah.
I mean, ew, not Miracle
Not Miracle Whip.
Cool Whip.
It's only creamy when it come out the booty.
When it come out the what? The booty.
The booty.
Nah, it be coming. It was that cream stuff that be coming out the cooler too. That white, it be just coming out like the slow ice cream machine. What they be putting up there?
The soft serve?
That do be on porn.
Yeah, in the porn, they be coming out like that.
Yeah,
Not soft serve.
That's a lot of count.
Ew, ew. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Yes, to the cream, and shout out to y'all down there too. If y'all down there, I'm not hating on y'all. Cream away, okay? Cream pie, whatever y'all call it. Get in the cream.
Okay, hairy or wax/groom?
Wax.
Wax/groom, yeah.
And like I need to get there. I don't want to go through the jungle like, oh, like I want to get in there, like right there. You know what I mean? Come on,
Nikki, you stupid.
I got time for that.
That's crazy. Okay, the last one is
hey.
Okay. 3 separate times. Wait, hold on. 3 separate times. Okay. 3 separate times a week, right? 3 separate times in 1 week, or 3 times a day every week.
3 separate times. Space my shit out because I like the exercise. That is great cardio and get my heart rate going. That's just for me. Space my shit out. Yeah, you about to bust me. I'm already, especially if you busted real good that one good time on that day, and then you trying to bring it back again and again and again and again on the same day. At this point, you might as well just leave the uterus with that person. Like here, just here.
That is a lot. That's a
just
lot.
hold on to that.
That's definitely a
not hold on to it.
Yes.
Well,
okay, that concludes.
Yeah, that concludes a little, warm y'all up a little bit. So let's get into it. Let's talk about sex. Like, I want to sex you up.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's talk about sex and how important it is in a relationship or, sometimes, relationship. How do y'all feel? So, is sex important?
Very. Because what we're gonna do? Just talk? Like, I need to know what your sex is like. It's important. I need to be able to. I need to be able to do you and see what it's about before I continue on. What's going? Yes, it's important. I said what I said.
Yeah, I've said that many of times. It's definitely important. Like very. I'm sorry. It's like half of the relationship, maybe a little more, like, cause the sex, you notice, like the sex stuff. Well, I mean, I can't say for everybody else. After a while, like once you fuck a whack partner or whatever, you experience great. You're just not gonna go back to whack unless you're whack. So I feel like once I got past the whack, the great experiences I'm only speaking on, like,
yeah.
Sex is important. Like the things that you experience with different people and things that they bring out of you, things that you teach them, they teach you. Like in places that they make you like you didn't even think you can do. Like it's important. So
very much so.
I'm sorry. Like you gotta come with it and be open-minded when it comes to me, because I do be into that. Maybe you want to call it white people-y, fetishy type stuff sometimes, like that stuff, BSMD,
BDSM,
all of them. Yeah, like I like a little bit of that. I don't know, put me to like the limit where you making me bleed and cut, like ow. But like, there is some of that I do get turned on by and stuff, like, hawk tie me or something, like, it's crazy, but yeah. I
Yes,
feel all that to say is important.
yes, I agree with both of y'all because for me, I like intimacy. I think with intimacy, you are very vulnerable with your partner.
Yes.
I feel like having a moment of, vulnerability is just so like sexy.
It is.
And it means like you could trust that person. Well, you're supposed to. You could
Right.
trust that person. Because sometimes people have one night stands, whatever. I guess you trust them for the night. But you could trust that person. And
Oh, shit.
indulge in
Not just
all
for
your
the night.
fantasies and things like that, and just be
Mhm.
vulnerable. And I'm just really, really big on intimacy. And I feel like if we not, because you're not, well, I don't know about nobody else, but you're not about to pound town me every single time. So, but like, even the foreplay, I feel like foreplay is very, very important because it gets you a little, riled
Yes,
up.
Foreplay is
absolutely.
Just like
very
the game we just
important.
played was a little bit of foreplay, a little
Oh.
click, 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 a little bit,
Okay.
just to get you ready and
Yeah,
riled up
yeah, absolutely.
for the topic. But yeah, I definitely agree that sex is important. Now, is a lot of sex important, or like what's good? What would be the ideal like amount?
So for me, I I wanted to do it every day when I was married. I mean, technically I'm still married or whatever, but I wanted to literally do it every day, like it once a day, but every day, because I'm like, even like when I used to look at my husband, or he just like you smack me on my butt if I walk past, like that just was like, yeah, let's go. So it was like every day for me. And if I didn't do it every day, I would be mad. I would be mad. But I
so,
mean,
so
I
you
never
would
not
say
did it
that.
every day.
I was gonna say, so you would say that y'all pretty much did it every day.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a lot of sex.
It was, but it was fun. It was, I
Yeah, but
guess.
it wasn't okay. But I'm gonna go with like 2 times a week if you make it like a long drawn out session, because it's only
Ew.
2 times out of 7 days in a week. And I feel like, yeah, all the foreplay, all that, like, give me all. I'm big on my love language is touch. So like, even if you massage me for an hour, rub my feet or whatever, like, just love me like for a few hours.
I love
Like,
you.
and I'll
Yes.
take that 2 times out the week. Love me up, bang me. We might could do rough there. We might be passionate the next time we do it, but give me like 2 long sessions of your time. Two out the
I'm good
week.
off. I'm good off one time a week. I mean, two is cool too, but
Yeah, I could do
to
it
be
too.
ideal, only because I know, like when I am working, I'm very busy,
Mhm.
and the person I'm dealing with now works a lot, so they very busy. So it's like you gotta get in where you fit in.
Right.
So
And
you see, you basing it off your actual, yeah, it's
yeah,
like
right now, and the
situation.
fact that we're not like we don't live together, so once a week, I'm just going off of my situation. Once a week is pretty good because then you miss them. And
Hmm.
then
Which makes it like that builds up, and it makes it like, oh my God, makes it.
more passionate.
Yeah, yeah.
But see, you had living, so you wouldn't get to really miss him.
Right.
But
I really didn't. I could just turn over and be like, right there, sit right there. So it's a little different now, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll get back on something soon one day.
okay, okay. I lost my train of thought. What?
So,
What?
oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was to get your thoughts together.
Yes.
So we talked about how often, how long do you
For the
all
session,
prefer for sex to
you
last?
could
How
give me
long?
about 45 minutes to an hour.
Yes, because so that includes like foreplay and everything. Absolutely.
Yes.
Because some people have quickies in the middle of the day and they're like, good. I don't like
mean,
quickies. I don't like quickies. They don't do nothing for me. It's a waste of my time.
It's a tease. Like I've done lunch break quickies.
Okay.
I used to like lunch because we used to work at the same place. So we used to meet up for lunch. But that was just, a little spark. That would put the little spark in, but I prefer a session.
Yeah, I definitely prefer a session. I don't do quickies because I like to be teased, but not like that. Like that just I feel like I could just use the vibrator for that. Like I want you to that's the reason why. Like I want you to take your time with me. Like I could use the vibrator if I want to just bloop. So I don't know. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
I never they not my thing because I like my sex to last. I do.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. So speaking of last, I didn't even say how long. Y'all said like 45 minutes to an hour. I've gone like 2 hours, 3 hours before, but I ain't trying to like keep doing that on a constant
2-3
basis.
hours.
I have before. Like we started, it was dark, and when it was done, like the birds was chirping. It was daytime. It was literally like morning. Like, are you getting up and make breakfast? Oh yeah,
that's like trips when you go on. Well, for me, that's like on trips and stuff. It'd be.
But I would say I give it like an hour or so. I mean, like even like one of my contestants, I was talking. They talking about 5 hours, and I'm like, what do you do in 5 hours? Like, so trying to explain to me what they do in 5 hours is not just
that's sex. That's a whole work schedule. That's like
it's like it's not just sex, it's intimacy. It might be a back rub, just talking, like it's just spending that time getting to know each other. Then it does build up to that, and depending on how things go, they like get it popping. But that was interesting. I ain't never heard that one before, but I'll take an hour. I'll definitely take an hour.
Yeah.
Get some things happening in an hour.
Hour for me too. Hour. I'm good in an hour. In an hour.
And it's not, you don't want to pound town the whole time?
Not the whole hour.
Oh, no pound towning.
I don't want to pound town.
How long do you pound town?
Give you about a good 10 minutes. I'll take good 15. Give about good 15, depending on how pounderage you doing. Cause some of that pounderage be like, all right now, like you a little,
little poundy. Little poundy.
Right? Yeah, it's like you
poundy.
You all right back there? You real poundery. Like damn.
Like you mad back there. What's wrong? Who hurt you? Who you angry with?
It's right there, cause depending on the poundery. Now if you throwing like some slow strokes in there. In between time, keep doing your thing. And if you're throwing some circles while you in it, like, oh,
better turn.
Woo! Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Yes. Fake Jamaican about to come out. Okay.
Lord, I can't.
Yes,
listen. Okay. Yes, sure, the butter.
Ooh, and then when it's big and fat and it's just churning.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. It depends on the pounder. If you're going to just pound, or if you're going to pound and mix it up. Like, we could do a little pound and mix it up. You might get a little bit longer for me. But if you just about to pound, yeah, that's about a good 10, 15 minutes, maybe 10, 12 minutes. I ain't even about to give you 15 because you're doing too much.
That's
you doing too much. Like,
That's not one of my walls.
Right. Like, fuck you doing? So, yeah, that's what I'm giving. Give it or take, leave it.
I don't
swingies, which I give in.
Right, because I don't pound town for long because I don't like pound towny. So like a good 4 or 5 minutes.
Why you don't like pound town?
Because it be in there, like it be in my uterus, and I can feel that.
Be up in there. It's supposed to be up in there.
But like, it's uncomfortable.
I know it hurt a little bit, but it's like if he smacked that ass, like, you know what I mean? It's supposed to,
but
like,
the thing,
even now he got to find a balance. Maybe pull your little hair. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't say little hair.
Okay, my hair is, listen, look at the length. Look at the length. Okay,
I ain't need it like that.
They're
like,
two-strand. They two-strand twist, so when they get old, I can take them out and it'll be curling.
He got to bring some of the in it too.
But see, so you know what it might be too? It might be my sciatica. It could be that too. Because when it's
knock that shit back into place.
Listen, well, that's not what happens. So I'm stuck. Okay, I'm stuck in between.
You gotta arch that back right.
but I can't no more because my massage therapist is not
They got
available.
me loving to go to Pound Town on them cakes too. It was like, that's
So
real
got
cakes.
art-
Ain't no BBL up in that.
I
You got
love
art
it.
that
You
bad.
messing up the Pound Towns for the people. Oh,
Well,
it's
I'm
raining.
sorry. I'm gonna get it
Okay.
together. I haven't been doing nothing, so I gotta get it back together.
Messing up the Pound Town,
I'm
child.
sorry. I'm sorry.
But
I'm
I just
sorry.
say, contestants, Pound Town me with a little bit of churn and mix it up a little bit. We can go past 15. I'm just saying. Y'all gotta
No, 4 or 5 minutes is all I got.
pound me, okay? Bust it open like a pinata, okay?
Ooh.
Okay, bing, bing. Oh my god.
Oh,
Y'all
Oh,
are
let me get myself
crazy.
together. Oh my god, y'all are funny.
and so
I can't.
foreplay is a must, right?
Yes.
Is it a must? It is a must.
Yes.
Cause I don't do quickies like that. So yeah, it's a
I
must.
really don't.
I ain't even gonna say like that. I don't do quickies. I haven't. It's just not it. But it's a must.
Yeah,
So
it really
when
is.
How can you not have foreplay? And just
or
like
not or okay, or just say head. Because foreplay you could be kissing and stuff, but let's say would you have sex with somebody or be in a relationship with somebody that don't give head?
that don't give head?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Or they might, but they barely do.
No, because if I'm with women and that's part of what I'm expecting you to do. So if you don't do that, yeah, no, girl, bye.
Okay.
Like, goodbye. You know how many of out here eat that box? Like, girl,
Okay.
bye. Yeah, I'm not. I know you lying.
So for me, it's not a deal breaker at all.
I know you lying. That is a
Yeah,
deal breaker.
it's not
Off
a deal
the
breaker
table.
for me because
That
I
dry
mean,
cat.
if you doing it
You
right, if
gotta
you're doing everything else right,
voice
and
the
you just
cat up.
don't
That
really,
dry cat.
oh, it's never that.
You
I don't
gotta
need
voice
anybody
it
to
up.
do
That
anything
that
for it to
lick.
do
That
what it do.
I don't
But
know, cause that lick that gets it real. But it's like you just can skip over that and just go straight to the ping. Like that cat
listen,
ain't as wet as it could be. Like the potential could be wetter.
I'm sure it can be, but it's not. The
Oh
question
my
was, it's not a must. If it happens,
god.
I'm all down
Yeah, you
for it.
right. Let
But
me get out your cat, cause clearly your cat ain't a must. So let me get out your cat, girl. You right,
Let
girl.
me
Go
get out
ahead,
your
girl.
cat.
Let me get out her cat, girl. Yes,
so it's not
get
a
out
must.
that cat.
It's not. It's not. It really isn't. But
Oh, that's
because my thing is, if you're doing
interesting.
my thing is sometimes I think people, I mean, yeah, people might like to give head or whatever, but I think they supplement it because they're not good in any other thing. So my thing is, if you're good at everything else, it's giving head is not a must for me.
You got to be good at everything.
Oh, you need to be good at all.
Okay.
Yes,
Cause the
all
ones
of
that I deal with, they good at both.
all of it. Yes, honey. I
Okay.
say, look, you ain't supplemented because if you great at head and then you put it down one of him and I ain't down there like.
I agree.
Definitely.
But
Yes.
But it's not a deal breaker for you. That's good.
no,
But for
it's
me,
not.
it is because I rely on getting head
Not at
like,
all.
It's
in my
definitely
bed.
it's definitely a deal breaker for me now. I've been I've
Maybe
been
to
in a
bust out
relation
like that.
I've been in a relationship where he didn't do it that much.
Mm.
And
Oh,
I got it somewhere else. so
yeah. And then it be
so
good. Oh,
okay.
ah,
And yeah, I got it somewhere else. So,
ah.
that was that. But I feel like, yeah, now no, you have to do it or no.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But I like that little. I mean, I ain't gonna say I like that little answer. I like that it's different. I do. I like that it's
I'm
different,
just
and you stand on that because
yeah,
that's
10 toes
yeah,
down. It's
like
not.
that's where you the first
Yeah.
guy. Now I'm like, you have to get this cat the munch. That nigga's a munch, like munch. So
Yeah.
okay, honey.
So Melanie brought up a good point. Like, if you don't do it, she's gonna go somewhere else. So is that open for discussion? Like, if
Yeah,
your
this
person
can't
that
be
you're
in an
with,
open relationship.
right? So if you deny sex or they deny sex, can they go? Can either of you go somewhere else and get it? So, like, yeah. Well, I mean, if you
I don't deny.
Why
I
are you
still,
denying me of sex? If we've been having sex, we in a relationship.
I mean,
Yeah.
whatever relationship
Okay, you're in a relationship and you're
like,
denying your sex
right, like, so just like all
out of
aspects of
nowhere.
it, like what if,
Like this
like
wasn't
Melody said,
always the case.
if someone's not giving, eating her out, she's gonna go somewhere else. So is that, it could be any part of sex. If they're not doing something that you want them to do, is it okay to go somewhere else to someone gonna do it?
I mean, I ain't saying it's necessarily okay because at that point you're cheating, but it's like, how many times do you tell your partner like before they step their game up? Like, dude,
Melanie, stop.
why you
I'm
not
being
eating the
married.
cat? Like, why? What is going on? Like, did we
Right.
have this conversation? Because that's crazy. Like that you just, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I ain't have that. I haven't had that. Like either like my one little situation with Shorty was whack, and it was more about, well, I could use that. She was whack, and this was in my 20s, but I stayed with her because of everything else. Like everything else was perfect. We vibe, everything was great, but the sex was just trash. I had to masturbate after, like point blank. But
Oh no,
it's
that's so
like
sad.
other than that, like I'm so grateful to say, like every partner after that, like it has just been just magnificently, the level has gone up, even down like the nastiness and freakness. Like I've had literally like 3 squirters in a row. Like I don't understand how, but it's like, wow. So
Okay.
Okay, don't go chasing waterfalls. Okay.
okay, they chase me. Like I'm mad.
Yes.
I'm mad at
Yeah.
that.
Yes. Get to them lakes and them rivers that you used to. Okay.
That's interesting. Very. Okay.
Yeah.
And speaking of masturbating, is that enough?
Is that a who?
Is that enough? Like,
No.
No.
yes.
It's not enough.
No, okay,
No.
it's not. It just get the job done for right there, right now. Real quickly and whatnot. But it's definitely not enough.
It's not enough. It can never be enough.
You don't masturbate,
But I have in the past, and it's not enough. I need a whole
yeah.
person.
It ain't enough for you because you say you want to have sex every day. So yeah, you on that spectrum. Up there, want to do it like every day.
Or what?
Yeah, you
I'm on that spectrum.
That high sex range group people. Yeah,
It's okay.
every day.
I don't have a problem though. It's just,
All right, so swingies, what y'all say? Y'all is masturbating enough? Like, let us know because we is
No.
gonna talk about that on Wednesday.
right now.
Is that enough? Okay, they say no. All right.
So what about friends with benefits? Because I've had a few.
Yeah, they got benefits.
Okay. I've had a couple. They're
I think
awesome.
everybody has had that before. It's like, you vibe real well as friends, but then there's just something, a little extra something, but then you always know, like, we're still just so great, amazing friends. But
That part.
sometimes you got to be friends with the person first anyway before it moves on to something that could possibly be something wonderful. So
Can you necessarily, does it necessarily mean that you go to the next step when you have a friend with benefits, or does it stay at
sometimes you can.
It
I feel like it depends. Sometimes if you both agreeing, like, listen, it's the friends thing ain't working for neither one of us now at this point. Like, we're really vibing on each other. Like, what are we doing at this point? Then you gotta, what are we doing? Figure it out. But if we just gonna be friends with benefits and we understand that dynamic, because a lot of people do understand that dynamic. So shit, I had that dynamic for a while, and Shorty tried to go crazy. I don't know why, but
you know why.
technically, if you want to go, that's
That
a
cat.
that
That
dynamic was a
that
friend with
cat.
benefits because
That
we was
fat
never
cat.
in a relationship. Okay.
But I think friends with benefits do like when it's not understood that you're friends with benefits, or somebody catches feelings when feelings weren't meant to be caught, like it's a problem. It becomes a problem because now you all extra E, and it's just like we supposed to be just friends with benefits. Now you all extra E. That's crazy to me.
Sometimes they be extra E back with you. I guess in them points it works out, but when they not extra E back with you, yeah, then that is an issue.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, we're not
Especially
on
when
the same
you
page.
had the conversation, like this is what it is, and they're like, but no, but what?
But I also feel like if friends are benefiting, you ain't trying to take it there, then you shouldn't be like passionately like sensually kissing me and doing all this extra shit that could honestly put us in both in a vulnerable state with each other. Like you're opening up another channel, a portal now, into my soul. Like, why you gonna put it down like that if you just friend? You know what I mean? Like,
That's true.
Okay,
you
say
touch
that
my
again.
soul, like
Say that
friend.
again.
Take a
Right.
chance, honey. Take a chance.
The
Yes.
fuck? Take a chance, bitch. You fucking soul be snatched. Like what?
Yes, that happened to me with that
Okay,
young dude.
like what? Like, you can't be doing that. Talk about we just friends. Like what?
Yes.
Fucking
Oh
friends
my
like that? Like,
God.
you lying?
Woo, child, that thing
I'm
Woo.
oh, Meaty.
Oh my god,
Meaty got caught up.
I did. I got caught up in that young meat, but I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm good now. I'm
Good. Good. You got caught up.
Okay.
So, just a not a caveat to that, but another question: is it possible to remain friends with a friend that just had benefits with you? Like, have you ever not been friends with them after, or can you still remain friends?
I think I am still friends with one of them hoes. Like, I mean, we don't be like kikiing and talking all the time, but like the conversation when we do talk once in a blue, we be like, "Oh, bitch, you stupid," or "Kiki," like it still gives the friend vibes. You know what I mean? It don't give all that extra flirtady stuff or none of that in between. But good luck to her, good girlfriend, girl, and her newfound life and stuff. So yeah,
Because
we
some people say,
talk about that.
I heard people say that if you fuck somebody, you can't be friends with them afterwards. Yeah, you can. Why not?
Yeah, we was friends before. I mean, I feel like that goes for like one of my best friends, like from college. You know what I mean? Like we were in a relationship in college, and then we grew to be like really, really good friends. Like we really are good friends. We be talking about everything under the sun. Like I could really go to her, cry to her, laugh with her, like vice versa. So yeah, shout out to Grande.
Yes,
Yeah,
grande.
like that's my niggas. Like that is my ninja dog for real. That's crazy. That she made a better friend than like in a relationship. So yes, I don't care. Like that's my niggas right there. Though. Shout out to my niggas.
Yeah, shout out to you, grande. Yes.
Okay. So you can be friends with people if it was a relationship or if it was just like a friend with benefits.
I see myself. I'll be friends with. I'm still friends with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, not really. Not really. Not friends with everybody.
Not
Well, like
really.
it's like social media friends. I wouldn't say, "Oh, that's my friend." It's only a couple of people that where it's like the person I consider my male best friend. Like they are ex-lover. So,
Okay.
but we're really good. Like we're really good friends because we always, even when we were together, like we just compliment each other. Like we get each other. We just
It'd be
get
a
each
whole
other.
kiki, right?
Yeah, and it's like, and we found ourselves like he can and stuff, you know, and he's a big support, So I'm friends with him. Um, I'm still cool with somebody else that I was talking to. That was but see, the other person wasn't friends with benefits. We was together, but this other person was more so friends with benefits, and we still cool.
Okay. Okay.
But
That's fair.
like, yeah, we still cool. But everybody else, I don't know. I don't.
She said, I don't know.
I'm cordial, but
Okay.
or social media friends. I'm social media friends with some of them still.
Well, speaking of cordial, then like, what's a weight preference? Has anybody like ever had an issue with that?
Weight as in heavy or weight like
Yeah,
weight.
like your weight preference. Yeah, like, or maybe perhaps someone else weight preference. Like, would you get offended if someone like basically was like, "I think you're pretty, but you too big for me. Like, I don't prefer you. You just too big."
Well,
Like, would you
I
get
would be.
offended?
I would get offended if they were coming at me as if they wanted something, like as if they wanted to pursue something, and
Okay.
then said that, because nigga, you could have left me the fuck alone. Like,
Okay.
I'm
Period.
definitely a big girl.
Sued you. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, like how dare you like say that? You should have never even tried to
Now
sue
that,
me in the
yeah, I
first
can
place.
understand that.
But people have preferences. I respect that. So
Yeah.
it may be some. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that have probably felt that way. Like, oh, because my face card never declines. So
Okay.
okay, so I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Who she ate. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I'm pretty sure there's people out there that's like, okay, she a big girl though, when they don't deal with big girls, so that's fine. That's your preference.
Right.
I have a preference, but I haven't discriminated. Like as far as size, my preference is smaller statue men. I mean, not smaller, like slim statue men. I prefer that because
We know.
you know.
We know.
So that's what I prefer. But I've had medium, I've had big guys. Yeah.
So I don't have a preference in weight. I did date Mika's neighbor back in the day. He was the
Why
heaviest
not be
guy.
my neighbor? I mean, he was, but
Lived directly across the street, but
so you
he
can't
was
say the dude that you was dating. Don't be putting me in
your
that.
neighbor.
Like, why she had to throw me in Mika's neighbor? Like, no, I don't know him. They ain't my neighbor. I do not know him.
Neighbor across the street. But no,
that light skinned fat guy.
huh?
That light skinned fat guy.
Yes.
I don't know him.
He was too muchy, but he was just, and I was smaller at the smaller at the time, so it was just too much weight on me. Like I was like, I'm choked, like I can't breathe. I'm like, oh my god, wait a minute, can I do a different position? Because I would never forget him because he got on my nerves after a while. It was supposed to be a work fling because he worked for FEMA, and I was at the hotel, and it was supposed to be a little thing done, and then he caught feelings, and he didn't want no other position. But why you gotta be on? Why is your favorite position on me? Like I can't breathe, sir. And then you smoke, so your breath all in my face, huffing and puffing in the morning, and you got cigarette stank morning breath. I can't. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, Jesus, take me now.
Again, swingers. I don't know him. Like, I don't know.
But how you end up? So did you know that he lived in the same neighborhood?
I didn't at the time. It wasn't until I think we might have went on our first date or something. And he said, "Oh, I need to stop at home right quick." I said, oh, "Okay." I said, "We drive to his house." I said, "What?"
Pull up on my block.
Across the street from Meika.
Directly. I was like, oh, he moved into that. I like the neighbors before him. Like, no shade.
I said, so I found out, and I was like, oh my god, you live around
like literally directly across the street. Like if I was fine, like if anybody was like, where kid at? I can go look outside. Like, let me look across the street. Like that's crazy. Like she couldn't pick nobody else nowhere. Like God,
I didn't even know. I never knew.
But then I will always be the alibi because then she can walk her stupid ass right across the street with her mother. Oh, Michelle's coming pick her up. I'm at Mika's house. No, she wasn't. Michelle, I should have. Oh, see, Michelle.
But you wouldn't do that to me. But mommy wasn't stupid either. She'd be like, I know you wasn't know, but yes, I was over Mika's house. We was watching TV
across the street. Yeah.
But yes, that was too much. Even though I don't have a preference, you gotta have a different position than to be on top of me all the time because I can't breathe.
Well, I don't know. I like me a little chunk. I just feel comfortable with a chunk because we can relate. We know. I just feel mad extra fat with a scalp. I've tried smaller women, but there is this one like Cassandra is. I know for a fact she's smaller than me, but like, yeah. So. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what that's going to give, but it's I'm open to trying, different stuff, and
I don't know if it's different for the women, but like for the
shapes,
like the slimmer men, they like to show you that they strong. The ones that like big girls, they be
show
trying
me.
to show you that they strong, so they treat you. They don't treat you like a big girl. Well, in my experience,
Show me. Okay.
they don't treat you. Yeah, they don't treat
Okay.
you like a big girl. They just
Well.
they be flipping you and pretzeling you and flinging you and all that. Yes, you just be doing.
But yeah, I'm open to like expanding my type because I be saying I don't have a type, and then somehow I always end up with like somebody with locks and chunky. But I be like, I don't have a type, so I'm lying. Clearly,
Yeah.
I'm lying to myself. So I'm trying to break out of that type and that norm. And I did with that one that
That
was
bald
like,
headed hoe.
yeah, but I think that was the wrong breakout to do. So I think I gotta keep, I can't just base every experience off that one disappointment. So yeah, I think I can. There's some other little hair hoes out there, other little hair. It's like this, it's all right. It's given. Okay.
Okay. It's given.
Yes. So I am. Yeah, what else we got? Y'all right? We going. What we giving? Cause what we
We can.
giving?
Are there any sex rituals? Like y'all do anything like
have.
like like yeah, like it's something that you have to do before you do it, or if you know you get ready to do it, you have to like do some type of numb your heart and get killed type
I
thing.
don't. I've done, but see, they be special occasions. I've done sex magic with my ex. Like he was with it. He was down. And certain, like manifestation, you can manifest during one of the most powerful times is during the orgasm. So you
Oh.
manifest
Yeah, I might
together.
burn a candle.
Yeah, burn some
Start it,
candles, put some
or like
crystals.
spray something on me that I know that kind of like intensify what the fuck we about to do. Or if you about to do something anally, get that cream going in the booty hole, kind of numb it or do whatever it is.
Look at Melly
Yeah.
shaking her head.
I mean, it's a pre-ritual because you really like
Yeah.
mentally preparing yourself for that. What's about to come? You putting this cream on here because you like, okay, eventually I need this shit to be numb by time this person is ready to go and actually penetrate the booty. Like that's a ritual in its own. Cause once it's like, oh, like it's literally a ritual all the way through from the beginning to the end. Like it's a ritual. I'm sorry.
Not
Ooh,
me.
yeah, shout out to my booty hole, like busted. Like shout out to y'all for real.
Not to y'all.
The booty hole pleasures.
Yes, honey, the booty hole pleasures. Like shout out, cause I know it ain't easy. That can't
It's
be easy.
not.
That's a little hoe. Like that hoe is small. To stretch that like that, I mean,
Yeah.
but it feel amazing once in. But god damn, it's the stretch for me.
I see.
Yeah.
But speaking of stretch, like nah.
Okay. I had to get some shrooms.
Oh, yeah. That might be the booty hole might be floating in the air. Like, like, oh, so that's how it goes in. Yes. Okay, like yes, that might work, right? Like, see, get a whole fucking sex education while you having sex. Like, okay.
Yes,
I
under
like
the new
that idea.
moon.
I feel like I'm too paranoid for shrooms doing sex, bitch. You might right.
You never
End
had
up in the ambulance.
you never had shroom sex?
No, because I remember I had that bad trip telling my business when I had a EP before and my birthday, and it went all terrible wrong, and I had to have my significant other help me throw it up. I was like,
I remember you said
What
that.
shroom?
yeah,
No, the
no,
EPU.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I had
totally
to,
different. That's not the
yeah,
same.
but it like I had the shrooms, and I started like panicking because I felt myself. I was like, okay, I'm tripping, and I was like, okay, and I'm here by myself. So I was like, can you hurry up and come? Like, hurry up and come home so I don't be here by myself. So I was like, I shouldn't have started before. I should have waited. And I think that was like my first time doing the shrooms because you got a micro dose with that. And I think it was like one of the first times, and I was not micro dosing. I was not. So that wasn't a great experience. It was like after that, but I never did the shrooms having sex. Like,
Oh yeah, it's a
I never
wonderful
did it having
feeling.
sex.
Oh,
You
I
feel like
yeah.
you in
Like with
outer space.
friends, and or we just out or at a festival somewhere, cracking, busting out laughing. Oh, the broccoli fest, that was so much funny. out there busting out laughing. What was that day
Funny.
2? Yes. Oh, edible. Shout out to that dude because those shits was good.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to go to the one this year. I don't know. I gotta see.
Oh, that was hilarious though. He was over there cracking up.
Yeah. We
Oh,
done got off on a
Had
tangent.
shrooms
We started talking
before.
about something else. But yeah,
oh,
shroom
sorry.
sex is definitely amazing. It make you feel like you in outer space.
Well, I want to feel
It's
like I'm
just
out of
like
space.
it's like because you feel it's like you feel everything. You feel their soul. Like it's really like
I get paranoid. I gotta take a little bit of that. I just need to feel the
it's
soul a
like
little bit, and then we could step it up if need be.
you
Because I
levitate. I
definitely, I
levitated.
don't like
I
to get
really
too high.
levitated.
Oh,
I
you feel?
lev-
You said you levitated.
yeah, I ain't never get high. It wasn't you you said too high. You said too
Yeah,
high?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I've
don't.
levitated.
I said levitated. Levitated. Yeah.
I've done that before off the shrooms. It was from some bomb ass
Over
head.
here having exorcism and stuff
It was
floating
on
in the
some
air.
bomb ass head. It was great.
Okay, and a float
Nice.
in the air.
I want to float in the air.
Well, speaking of
Get you
bomb
some
ass head.
but you say you don't want no head.
You know, I said it. I
Okay.
ain't saying now. I ain't saying want none. I just said it ain't mandatory.
She did say that.
I
Yeah.
did not say I didn't want any. I said it's not mandatory.
Well, they ain't gonna help you levitate. It's not
Well,
mandatory. They need to mandatory get up in there till they reach that levitation. That's what I'm saying.
okay.
Okay.
Like, you don't even mind my business again. Let me get about your cat again. Let me get up out. Like, and let me go ahead and
And any final thoughts?
no, that was it.
No,
After it was
that's
a
that was
levitation for me.
yeah. I want to
Okay.
levitate.
After that, it
Levitate,
was
not
the levitation
levitate.
for me. I just say
Levitate.
sex is important
You're
in
very important.
relationships. Period. Pooh. It is for me. It is. So.
Yes. And I want to sex you up, not you guys up, but yes. I want to be sexed up. That I say. Yeah.
I want to see my man, but I can't do shit. So,
Oh,
just have safe
No.
sex. You know, have some safe sex and enjoy.
and be
Oh,
fun. Yeah, have fun. Be extra with
say sex and
it.
enjoy. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all
It's
I
the
can
lie.
say. That's my final thought. All right,
Mm.
so let's get into this. NJZ, hosted by me.
Yes.
Okay, so this is actually a text thread. So let me know your thoughts on this. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, the dad text. Did you call me? The mom. Yes, I did. Is there a way me, you, and Janaya can meet up? The dad says, about what? Why you need my wife to be there? The mother says, our daughter told me that your wife spanked her, and I wanted to make sure she understands not to touch my child. The dad says, nah, you're wrong. I said she could discipline my child just like I could discipline hers. Anaya was fighting at school, so she was spanked. You don't have the authority to tell my wife what she can and can't do. Then the mom says, I don't care if she slapped the teacher. I don't want your wife whooping my child. She can ground her, but until then, I will discipline her. You should have consulted with me before giving her permission. So, what's your thoughts?
I agree with the mother. At the end, she should have consulted with the mother before telling the wife that he can do that and all that, because I'm sure he would want the same respect if she had her husband in there beating on their daughter. He would want the same respect. So I agree that it should have been a discussion, and she's still allowing the wife to punish her. She was like, she could still like punish her, but leave the discipline up to me. Like, I'll beat my child ass, because you don't want that one mistake to happen, that the wife did something or it's cut little tink tink up, or like just an accident it could have been, but in everybody else's eyes it's not going to come off like that. So and she would, I feel the wife, like, you would want to leave the discipline to the mother. Like, yeah, I'm still like, you're on punishment, you're not going to do this at my house, and you're going to have boundaries, but yeah, your mother could whoop your ass. I'll chastise you in a different way. I'll take all this shit away. You ain't having no laptop, no none of that over here.
Right.
Over here, me and your dad house, period. Poo. Like, go sit in the corner. Bye, Tink. So I agree with the mother at the end part. Like, he should have talked to her. He going endo. He was like,
Okay.
my wife ain't got to tell you shit. Like, basically.
Yeah.
And he don't want to meet up.
Yeah, I agree with Mika because the conversation should have been had. Like, you're getting married to this woman. We need to talk about when she's at your house, how is she going to be disciplined versus at my house. So obviously that wasn't discussed. So we need to discuss it. Like, now you know not to put your hands on my child. Because like Mika said, if it was the other way around and I was married to a dude and you found and our daughter came back to you and said, oh, well, mommy's husband spanked my butt,
Or
the father's
boyfriend
gonna
or
go off.
whatever. Yeah.
And it seems like her father don't discipline her in that manner. So like the conversation should have been had, period. So that's my take on it.
Yeah, I feel like the father is giving his wife more privilege, more motherly privilege than the actual mother.
But you
And
know what? You know what? And why I want you to go into that and hold that, but okay, I guess they never mentioned about because he said he gets to discipline his wife's kids. She allows it. But what about their dad? Like,
right,
you know what I mean?
Mm,
Is he
yeah,
okay with that? Does he know
is
that?
he even there?
that part.
That too. Like, I feel like he might not be because that was just too easily thrown in and said. Like, oh, she lets me discipline her kids, but at what cost? Like, this is a different scenario.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, I think he's giving her too much privilege, and at the end of the day, that's the mother, like the
Right.
mother. She's the stepmother at the end of the day. So the bio mother has more rights, and she could take that baby away.
That
So
part. Yeah.
if she really wanted to, be petty, she could take the baby away. So I feel like he should tread lightly. I feel like he should compromise and just allow, like she offered, the whole grounding thing. Just allow that, and if the baby need to be disciplined, let him just do it. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
so
Because you disciplining your wife's kids, why you can't discipline your own child? Unless she has boys or whatever, but still, it doesn't matter. Like, that's your blood child. Why don't you, if it needs to be more
I
than
think
just
he
taking her
does.
there?
I think he disciplines her.
Okay.
I think he does
But
too.
he
But
just
yeah,
saying he let his wife discipline her too.
uh-huh.
Like, it's
Yeah.
equal in their household. We discipline each other's kids, whether they came from us or not.
Right.
And the other mother is the mother of the one child's like, no, that is
But
not
you
how
know
that's
what?
going
I
to
wouldn't even feel right spanking somebody else's
Me
child.
either. Me either.
Like, I don't
Right.
I yank
mind.
your child up, but I'm not going to hit him.
Yeah, like I'll
Yank,
talk to
sit
you
your ass down.
Okay.
and
But
I'll
I
take your
won't.
things from you, but I won't put my hands on somebody else's child. Now I'll choke. Let me not say that. Okay, but I put my hands on my own child, but I'm not going to put my hands on somebody else's. That's just I wouldn't feel right doing that at all. So, but what I don't know what kind of life they live in. Mm-hmm.
I don't either. But Swingies, what y'all saying down
He
there?
said
What y'all
his
think? I'm
child.
Y'all
interested.
being
He
this
didn't
kid or
say
like fuck
our
this kid?
child. I think, did she say our child? I think, yeah, she was saying our daughter. But she did say my child, but he was like, she's my child. Like, they're saying my child, but it's their child.
Right.
So that's already an issue. But
I
I
don't know.
guess
Right. At the
So
end, you know,
y'all
my
better leave
final
that
thought
take
is
alone.
he should have spoke with his baby moms about that before he
yeah,
agreed
but
to
that
all
baby,
that.
Communication.
she gonna get
That's
that
it.
baby taken away.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
thought. So
Mm.
that's all I got on the
Me
mic for
too.
that.
So I agree.
Okay.
Me too. Me too.
Okay. So
Okay.
then now we didn't reach the end,
And
the
the
good
climax.
part.
To the climax.
Either the
All right.
slow strokes or Pound Town, but
Or the butter churn.
we're
Mm.
here. And you don't know about that term. We hear that. We hear that.
She
Stop
said, "You
playing.
don't know that term." Woo,
Again, let me
man.
get out her cat. Again, let me
Ooh, I
Please.
get
love
out
the butter
her
churn.
cat.
Shout out to the butter churners. Like, shout out to
Yeah,
y'all.
shout out to y'all. Y'all be moving them hips. Like, what?
Legs and yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I hate that song, but that was perfect. Oh
Yes.
my
Shout out to the
God.
butter
Shout
churners.
out to y'all, Lord. Oh, hey,
Y'all deserve something good.
y'all
Okay.
do. Y'all don't understand what that be doing on the inside part. Like, yeah. Who is hot? Okay.
Okay. All right. So again, thank you to all of our old host swingers and our new old host swingers. Thank you for joining us. Make sure that if you haven't done so already, you put this click the subscribe and notification bell. And then also like, comment, share, get us in your recommended section of your YouTube. We really, really appreciate your support, and thank you for coming to join our orgy this evening and swinging with us. But without further ado, let me go ahead and plug you. Okay.
Okay, well, I
So,
like that.
so if you are interested in contacting us by email, you can shoot us an email at what is it? First lady. First ladies 2412@gmail.com. You can check us out on
Something
our
bit
social
me.
media. Our Instagram is at Drunken Threesomes Podcast. Our TikTok is Drunken Threesomes 2412. Our Twitter is Drunken Threesomes. Our Facebook is Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. And then you can also check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts at Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Okay?
Yes.
Oh, Meaty, you are hilarious.
What?
She's like, what is it? It be like that sometimes. Listen.
Do. It really do.
You gave the something bit me whole vibe.
All right. So
Oh, shit.
swingies, newbies, you don't know, but now you do. And welcome, you are now old swingies. So this is where we grab whatever we have left over, shots, blunts, whatever, shrooms, whatever y'all doing down there. And we're gonna clink clink one last time. Clink. To a marvelous episode, and your girls being back with you. And thank you for supporting us as always. And just in case, if you were still wondering, we are still going strong.
Strong.
We are. Okay.
Bye.
Pour drinking.
Light it up,
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 Pour drinking.
light it up. You're tuned into the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Got you turning up the temperature about 80 degrees. Growing up in a DMV, go best friend, go best friend. Bonding on this sisterhood, we know you love this blend. Come toast with us, get drunk with us, and get into this tea. Come spar with us, no judge with us, and R.E.A.D. Okay, you looking like you wanna come over and take a peek. You can have one of us or all three of us with the swinger of the week. Why?